Greetings, my fellow children of the Spinner in Darkness. Today will be the end. The day when order and sanity and reason give way to the chittering madness of the god we all serve. The last supplicants to the old ideals of a stable, peaceful world, the loathsome brass dominion make their final stand, but it will be for naught. They will all die. They will all be feasted upon. Their world will end and give way to ours. Glory be. Engage the enemy. Our forces are damaged. Their forces are still strong. We will fight this in battle. Asha the Revenant and Moloch Shadowbiter and Alexandria the Believer, but, you know, we don't care as much about her. We'll engage this enemy force. We will open today off with a pitched battle. And we shouldn't be having any more crashes because the fix actually works, which is great. So, I hope you all have enjoyed this series. This is going to be the finale. We'll make sure of it. I don't care how long it's going to be. It's just, it's going to be the finale. I've got other things planned coming this week. So, this series needs to be done. Not that I'm, you know, trying to rush it or anything. I have enjoyed the hell out of this. And it's remained pretty fun until the end. That's a good sign with 4X grand strategy games. They often tend to lose their fun in the later turns, but this game has remained pretty good, I will say. Which is good stuff. Okay, Moloch Shadowbiter. You can already advance and already shoot the enemy. Your range is ridiculous. Well, I mean, better shoot the enemy then. Screw these trees in the way. We don't care about that. Alright, I am going to do the usual and engage the northern flank first with an oblique battle order. We're going to put our giants up here. They are immediately going to summon runestones. Runestones should delay the enemies. Oh no, the runestones are wet. Such a tragedy. You giant are going to go right up here and drop yet another one right there into those plants. Rip plants. They're in a better place now. Asha, you're going to hold off in reserve and just summon a bunch of... Never mind. I clicked the summon spider button, but apparently I did not. So I guess you're not summoning spiders. You're moving instead. That's okay. Go hide in these trees for now. I know hiding isn't really your thing. You can also do a restoration on that fire giant. And you're just going to chill, because, you know, you got nothing better to do. As for this spider, you're going to hide out in these trees back here. You are quite damaged, so you're gonna chill out. Corrupted souls can advance. We have some headhunters that are going to advance as well. These units have already advanced. Moloch Shadowbiter is advanced. We've got some Tyrant Knights that are going to move behind the line. These are a bit damaged. We're going to use them strategically. And we have ourselves a Vampire Spider Hatchling. No, a Vampire Spider Matriarch, I should say, which can summon Vampire Spider Hatchlings, but I'm not going to do that right here. So we're going to advance all of our troops into the oblique battle order. Do you have a summon? You don't even have a summon. You should have a summon. I'm going to actually give one of Asha's items to you then. Overlord Scions can move, and the Wisps are going to go up this way just to draw some attention. And we could drop some webs, but what I might actually do, I haven't used it in a while, and it has remained to be a pretty damn good spell, which is the Totem spell. Where the hell is it? There it is, Totem of the Wild. So, I definitely want to drop it. I just want to, let's just leave it right here. And that's just going to conjure up some creeps, which will delay the enemy forces on this flank as best they can. Fantastic. I don't know what I was about to pronounce before, but it's over now. Ah, you can also do a heal, can you? Heal yourself. You're a hero. I prefer you not die. Hold on. Can you not heal yourself? Heals target friendly unit. Apparently you can't heal yourself, so heal this Vampire Spider Matriarch instead then. Good. Let's see what the enemy does. So, they're getting some, attunement, or alignment. Okay, and a heal from the Astral Keepers. Okay, they're engaging. Ouch. Yeah, that unit hits pretty hard. But that one's about to die now, so it's not going to last the turn. I'm kind of wishing our totems were a little stronger. What just killed that? Is that a tier 1? No, okay, it's a tier 3 unit. Alright, that makes me feel a little better. Although... Okay, that is a charge ability. Alright. Yeah, they hurt. Like I said, the Brass Dominion is putting up a fight. No one's denying that. Okay. So we've got quite a few options here, because the enemy is engaging. Alright, what are you killing? Oh, you're killing some random crows. That's fine. Please don't take out this thing. Alright, it's going to be able to summon, so that's good. Alright, gargoyles have moved into position where they're about to get absolutely destroyed by all of the horrible things up in this flank. And by horrible things in this flank, I mean the two giants and, well, you know who. I don't think I need to describe what she is capable of. Alright, we can clip one of these. We can clip one of these fucking Astral Keepers. Yeah, get in there. Just go in. I know you can summon, but screw that. Right, so she is charged in. That's good stuff. This giant can come in here and stand on the stink flowers. We'll get distracted, so maybe we shouldn't do that. Can you engage here? Can engage there. Can also engage right here. Go engage there. Wham. Right, good stuff. Good retaliation, or good retaliation canceling, I should say. This giant's going to move here. It does put him at a bit of risk, but we'll see. We'll see. It may be okay. As for my Hunting Spider Matriarch... Engage here? Yeah, engage there. Take out those gargoyles. Good. So, we now are ready to do a pretty nasty push. We can kill those gargoyles. I want to kill you. Missil Astrodal. I don't know if that's going to work, though. We got to find some other way to kill you. Okay, we can do a whole lot of damage to that thing. Or we can just straight up kill that. Let's kill these gargoyles. Get them out of here. Alright, they're dead. This wolfy thing has got to die as well. Alright, Vampire Spider Matriarch can do a lot of damage to it. But I'd rather charge in with Tyrant Knights, because the Tyrant Knights are going to be able to strip away its retaliation. Very good stuff. And then, I think, our Headhunters here can finish it off. Melee, very good. Which is going to allow our Shadow Legionnaires here, who took the brunt of the damage, to eat it. Delicious. And make an advance into these trees right here, where they're going to turn and take a defensive posture. Now, we've got some crows here. The crows are going to engage the gargoyles with limited effectiveness. And I'm going to have my Vampire Spider Hatchlings come in here and engage those things. Tide Callers. Okay, they look pretty cool. Right. We're in a bit of a dangerous spot with those units, but that's fine. That's literally why they exist. Okay, conjure up some more Vampire Spider Hatchlings. We got to just slow the enemy down there, so go charge those gargoyles. Alright, every little bit of damage counts for something. Moloch Shadowbiter, so you can shoot. You can do a lot of damage. You can straight up kill that unit. Actually do that. That's going to give you an extra action, so goodbye, you're dead. And, then what? Kill there? I mean, that's a lot of damage. Do it. Oh my god, he's a terror. He's a plague upon this earth. And I mean that in the best way possible. Right, Alexander the Believer. What are you going to do? Pull up this way. Get into cover over here. Not much more to do. We could phase into a position where we could take some action, but I don't think... Like, she's a melee fighter, right? Yeah. So, we're going to hold back. I'm going to definitely give her some spider summoning abilities. I think she's going to be my main summoner. Because all those items, I feel like, are a little bit wasted. Alright, what do we want to do here? We could drop some webs to slow the enemy down, but webs seem a little boring, so let's try something a little bit more exciting. I mean, explosive manifestation is always awesome, so we could, like, drop that right here. Let's do it. Bam! Say hello to... Hi, you're not a flow serpent, you're an astral siphoner. Oh my god, these are the astral siphoners. That is awesome. You do an astral pull? That doesn't do damage. So, I don't want to do astral pull. Instead, what we can do is chomp on these archers. So this was this awful unit that, like, slaughtered my forces earlier in the campaign that you can't recruit. But here we have it with explosive manifestation, so that's pretty cool. Did not expect to see one of those, because every other time it summoned a flow serpent. Alright, let's hope the injured giant survives. If it dies, that's a shame, but it is what it is. Okay, that was some blight damage from those troops there. Okay, ooh, my god, yeah, alright, fair enough. Unfortunately, one of our fire giants has fallen. This is going to stoke Asha into a absolutely brutal rage. She's going straight for him. There's going to be absolutely no mercy. Not that she even knows what that is. Like, mercy... Yeah, she never learned that word in school, so... The concept is utterly foreign to her. She's taking some damage as well. So this flank is threatened, to be sure. But it's about to get inundated by all manner of awfulness, so... Oh no. Not my crows. Alright, what do we got going on here? Alright, that was an attack on her. Alright, she's... Oh, okay, hold on. Oh no. Not my baby spiders. Alright, well, they seem to be content with ignoring my flow serpent there. Are you just... What are you... Okay, hold on. They're actually doing some damage here. I'm not a fan of that. Okay, you're shooting at the altar. That's actually the smart move. Though you did eat a counterattack from this thing. So we could go and, you know, chomp on them. Yeah, let's chomp on them. Alright, that looks good. Didn't do a whole lot of damage, but hey, it's something. So, in order to prevent the enemy from overwhelming here, we're gonna... Another one. Have another explosive manifestation, which is going to kill both of the enemy units there. And here we have a float serpent, which is going to kill that unit. Goodbye. You guys are dead. And the hell pigs are going to engage these fleeing gargoyles, because nothing's getting away. No one lives. Everyone dies. Alright, headhunters. So we can move up to here and throw some darts at their leader. Let's do it. Alright, a little bit of damage, didn't do a whole lot, but that's okay. Shadow Legionnaires can engage, or Shadow Legionnaires can go over there and engage. Go over there. Tie those things up. That was a long-distance charge, actually. And the Fire Giant. Fire Giant's pissed off that its brother just died, so he's gonna get in on the beatdown train on this archer right here. He's not happy. The Corrupted Soul is going to go and engage the Pigeon Riders over there. I don't even know what they are. I don't care. They're gonna die. And the Hunting Spider Matriarch is going to engage these gargoyles. Alright. We'll eat them. And Asha the Revenant. Can she disengage? She absolutely can. She did take quite a bit of damage, though, so I'm a little concerned. Maybe we can just assassinate them first. Right? I mean, that's always an option. Just kill them. Yeah, there you go. That's a solution. Yeah, then we slaughter them. Right? I mean... Violence is always the answer, so yeah, let's go do it. Alright, that's pretty good damage. It's not too much. Tyrant Knights can join in on the fun. Spoiler alert, it's not actually fun for them, but you know, get everyone in on this. We'll have you know, Alexandria the Believer jump in. She can attempt an assassination, 59%. Nice! Alright. Alexandria the Believer has killed Masil something. Normally Asha the Revenant would be pissed off, but at this point she just wanted that one dead for killing the giant, so you know, she's okay with Alexandria doing that. It's fine. As long as he's dead. He didn't have to do it himself or herself, but you know, it's always better that way, but you can't always have that. Okay, so the enemy is in full flight. Unsurprising. We're gonna throw some darts, throwing knives into these archers there. You know what? You eat the corpses. You just eat her corpse. Perfect. Asha can also eat her corpse. No, she can't. Alright, never mind. Alright. Tyrant Knights here. Get in there. Charge. Go through whatever terrain. Doesn't matter. They're all running. It's time for extreme violence. Throwing knives? Finish them off. Goodbye. You're dead. Wonderful. Vampire Spider Matriarch can advance. Moloch Shadowbiter, dear lord, he's so fast. And so deadly. You're dead. which means you get to now shoot again. And who do we want to kill? Let's just pick some of them off. Yeah, it's gonna hit both of them, of course, because ricocheting crossbow bolts or something. Who knows what's actually happening there? Moloch Shadowbiter does what he does. The Shadowbiter dynasty is full of incredibly deadly people, I have realized. And that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, no escape. Goodbye. Have fun with that. And, chomp chomp. I hope you weren't planning on living, because your subscription to life has been canceled. This is the type of cancel culture that I like. Alright. Alright, they're fleeing. They do get far, but far enough to escape Moloch Shadowbiter far? I don't think so. I don't think that type of distance exists in this planet, so, yeah, later. Double kill. Alright. Wow, what an absolute unit. You know, let's not forget, he's the brother of Asha, who, you know, she doesn't need any further introductions. We know what she does. She does stuff like that. And, that. Oh, man. It is satisfying. Is anyone getting away? I don't think so. I legit think everyone is going to die. Yep. That should be it. Cool stuff. Unfortunate about the fire giant, but hey, the rest of our forces actually didn't take very much damage, so... So it goes. We can drop this warlock in this army right here. That's fine. And we... Yeah, look, there's another enemy force down here to, attempting to flee. I'm actually going to pull Asha back, probably. Her forces are a little bit damaged. And there are, indeed, other forces that can engage here. Like that. Perfect. That should be just fine to do as an auto-combat. So, this is... Yeah, basically the end of the Brass Dominion. Copperlode here has some defenses left, but not much. And we have ourselves a small Stormscale Serpent. You're going to join up in Asha's army. That's perfectly fine. And the rest of our forces can make further advances. Do we have any that can make further advances? Not really. You can. Root of Materium. We could pillage that, I suppose. Is there a Spelljammer anywhere around here? I don't see one. There's one all the way over there. All right. We don't want to engage with that just yet. So, yeah, Asha, you just hang out here, I guess. We have these troops. These are all very damaged, so they are retreating into friendly territory, which, yeah, I'll worry about that in my own time. So, in the meantime, we have other troops ready to move. Okay, I don't need to go through all of that, because we have a two-fronted war, or a two-pronged assault here. As these troops move into the outpost, we do have some damaged units here, so I would like to actually retreat those as well. And the rest of our troops can advance down here and engage the enemies at the outpost. We have a Caustic Worm. It's not the true Caustic Worm, because of course the true Caustic Worm is governing the city of... I can't remember which one. Well, we'll find the real Caustic Worm soon enough, I'm sure. Our forces here are going to advance. Oracle's there. Okay, we got plenty in range to engage here, so yeah, you guys are about to have a real rough time. All right, let's do it. Start the siege. 4 turns for an outpost. Not with capable siege projects, that's for sure. So we're gonna drop a Wizard's Bombardment. It's gonna reduce it to 2 turns. We can also do a Tremor Ritual. Reduce it still to 2 turns. Can we get it to a 1-turn siege? Maybe with a Undermining the Walls or Poison Water Supply. Still only 2 turns. Alright, then we don't need to do the that one either. So I'm instead going to do Brew Plague. There we go. 2 turns. This outpost will fall. They are going to attempt to reinforce it likely, or maybe they're going to flee. But we have some of our heroes that have leveled up. Alexandria the Believer. You were a fighter mage, right? Well, mostly just a fighter. Or a leader, even. Yeah, you're more of a leader. Soul Collector. We don't need that. Emergency rations? No. Vigor? Crime Lord? Yeah, we can do that. Extra money. Extra money sounds fun. And you have an ability here. We could get, let's see here. Why don't you do Reckless Rage? Much like the others. Get some damage in, you know? And then we can get... What kind of army are you in, actually? Oh, Headhunters, Spiders, Overlord Sound, and Tyrant Knight. So you're not really like an animal-focused army. Perhaps we'll just give her Defensive 1. She's sort of a jack-of-all-trades, does a little bit of everything. We don't really have a proper place for her yet. Who else leveled up, though? Filza the Bodyguard. You are definitely a fighter, so... I will be giving you Expert Fighting. Deal a little bit more damage. And I did want to actually move some items around. So you have a whole lot of spider summoning. You have the Spider Monarch's leg. I will leave that for you, but the Hatchling Bell we don't need you to have. I'd rather give you, like, the Book of Siegecraft. Though, I don't know if you need that. Grant Siegebreaker to all units in the army. I mean, may as well. And it switched out the one that I didn't want it to switch out. I don't know why it does that. Assassin's Dagger. So a one-action thing. You're never going to use that. Could give her just a Wand of Inversion. Just in case. We'll do that. Keep the Spider Monarch. So Alexander the Believer here. We have a Wand of Healing. We have that. Book of Siegecraft we can ditch and instead grant the Spider Leg. It's tier 2. Spider Hatchling Bell is tier 1. We'll grant the tier 2 one. There we go. So now you can summon something. Which I think will be good. And Filza, do you have anything interesting? Yeah, but it's fine. So, what we were doing here, I don't feel like is necessary anymore. So I'm going to drop into the teleporter here and immediately go to the Oracle's Triumph. We're going to drop her right there. And then she can join with her forces. Because we're not going to be burrowing up underneath Primo Nebula. It would take too long. We're better off just making our way there like this. A far more direct incursion. You know, as cool as this thing might be, I could move some of these forces up onto land, actually. Let's move you onto land. Then you can go into the sea there, and we can have our little navy of things. And Dark Knights, for some reason. Get out of there. And you go on land, too. This Watcher... Actually, the Watcher can float over the water. That's fine. It doesn't care. We have our troops ready to go here, so we're going to send them to the Oracle's Triumph as well. Yet more units moving down south. Remains of Masil Astrodal have been collected. Do you have anything that's, like, super awesome? Hold on. Tier 3 bow. That's kind of good, but we've got better... Ooh, you got all kinds of good stuff. You are going to be sold. So that we have all this new fun equipment for our heroes. So let's have a look, because I definitely think we can find some better equipment for certain heroes. So, like, Einbiss Unfound, what are you wearing armor-wise? You have the Mail of the Champion already. Then, okay, we got Hex the Pursuer. You have a tier 3 crossbow. You have the Ricochet crossbow. What about the bow? What about this new bow that we got, huh? The Monster Slayer? That's Monster Slayer? Yeah, that's... At least it's a little bit more interesting than the crossbow, right? So it's a different, slightly different way. So that's just going to separate her a little bit from Olmok. Okay, so you have the Phase Cloak. Were you my assassin? Is that what this was? Not really. I would have given you the Boots of Freedom if we'd had that. No, I'm giving you the Breastplate of the Champion as well. Any good heads? Helmets. I mean, yeah, but... Keep you with the tier 3 sword? I suppose so. We don't have any more tier 4 weapons. So, tier 3 sword is probably as good as we're going to get. God, we have so many items. But that's, of course, contributing to our horde. Right? Does that do that? I don't know. Thought it would, but maybe it doesn't. Okay, Synaric's Curseweaver. I'm happy with your equipment. Moloch Shadowbiter, same here. Actually, you having the Phase Cloak may not be the worst idea ever. Yeah, then you can just teleport to where you need to go. Give him just absurd mobility. And you with the Evoker's Robes, we can do better than that, I think. There's another Breastplate of the Champion. Alright, we're giving that then to you, Alexandria the Believer. You can have that. Alright, now what is this? This is tier 3, Mail of the Razorback. Yeah, keep that. Yeah, I think we're looking good. Do you have, this is only a tier 2 sword. Hold on, you can have the Smoldering Axe then. There you go. Einbiss Unfound, slightly better weapon. Oh, and you leveled up too. Hello. You were an absolute unit. I mean, may as well gain Hagbane weaponry. Why the hell not, right? Extra damage. Okay. 2 turns later, and their outpost is ready to fall. Once again, they're poised to put up a fight. But it will be for naught. Now leading the attack will be Malisa Shadowbiter and Einbiss Unfound, as well as our host of living fog demons. The Spinner in Darkness will not look upon these defenders with any sort of mercy. Has it ever? It certainly is not going to start now. They will all die, regardless of how well they might fight. So, a brief exchange of magic at the middle of the battle, or at the beginning of the battle. Ultimately, it's nothing new. They continue using roughly the same strategy against us. Their walls are already in ruins, so it is quite possible that they will not even attempt to hold them. But for now, it looks like they are attempting to do so. As for what we should do, I believe we should focus our efforts here on the northern flank. The reason why? Because if we can cripple this particular flank and destroy this golem, the rest of their forces should rout. So we will begin our approach. We can already launch a devastating charge in, but doing so will leave us quite exposed. So perhaps there are better options available. We will move, for now, into position where we can. Very well, let's summon a spider in here. So this one can already attack these walls. Perhaps that is a good plan. Break the walls down. Give us easy access. We can charge there. If we charge there, they're not going to have any way to counter us. No. No, let's do so. Get a long-distance charge on these gargoyles. We'll pull these hunting spiders up as well. And let's move this matriarch up. Einbiss Unfound is going to remain back there for the moment, and our living fogs are going to advance along this side. With the corrupted spirits in tow, of course. Make your way all the way there. For now, we will inundate this flank with Dread Spider hatchlings, as is the usual. Whoops. Not mean to click on them like that. They can profess their intent by nibbling on the walls over there, as can these. And the Wisps can go and, I think, engage the enemy missile power. Deal a little bit of magical damage right there. It's really not much, but hey, it's something. Now, the enemy can't defend against this, so we're going to drop some just random magic lightning over there, because, you know, that's what she can do. We could also drop a lightning evocation to do even more damage onto this side, so we're just gonna do it, because, you know, I can. We'll have our Watcher sit behind the chaff and bombard this flank as well. I mean, we're gonna move him up kind of towards the middle, but not completely. So you've spawned. You are I don't even know what I'm doing to trigger that. The Astral Serpent here is going to move with the Watchers, and this Dread Spider is going to summon up some more Spiderlings, and these Spiderlings can go and participate in the suicidal rush. Is there anything else that we might want to do here? Any sort of, you know, we can always cause despair. I like despair. Those are golems. They're not going to be affected. So we got 3 units right here that we could drop it on. Yeah, let's just drop it on these 3. Have some despair. It's good for you. It's, you know, nice tasty bowl of despair. Breakfast every morning. It's, you know, a great way to start the day. I do it myself quite frequently. Alright, the enemy is continuing to buff up with its magic, using its astral powers. Let's see here. They attempted to do a petrification. How did they do that? Was that... I mean, that's fine. Those units are technically expendable to some degree. Ow! Good thing you're using that on my chaff and not something that's important. Okay. That one is important. I would prefer that one not die, but I think they can... that's a lot of damage. So, they were just able to move through my troops without triggering any sort of retaliation there. Flying units, maybe flying units can just do that. Or there was a debuff, but I've seen it on my other campaign too, that the flying units just seem to do whatever the hell they want. So yeah, the loss of those Dark Knights was unfortunate. I wasn't expecting them to die that quickly. I mean, everything that's dying here is dying there for a reason, so I'm not overly concerned about this. And what's that? Okay, that's hitting these hunting spiders. Are they done yet? No. Alright, that should be their turn. Okay. So, a little bit of unnecessary damage sustained there. We could follow this up with another, or I could do a Crushing Earth, or like a Devouring Void. I think a Devouring Void might be good. We could drop like a Devouring Void right here. They've got a bunch, or here. Do it literally right there. I don't know. Or here? I don't know, there's all kinds of good places to drop a Devouring Void. Let's actually put it there. They have a lot of friendly units. A lot of units right there. So we're going to, summon the Void. The Void should, feast on things. And let's then, inundate the enemy, so that they can't escape the Devouring Void. Of course, some of my units will die in the process, but that's, you know, that's fine. We don't care so much. Let's drop a Psychic Gaze there. Stunned. Perfect. They can't escape either. And you? Can you drop it on them? Stun them to prevent them from escaping? Perfect. That's 2 enemy units that are now stuck in a Devouring Void. I'm assuming that's just going to be bad. Also, you'll notice my troops now have Shadow Step. This is from a research and an enchantment spell that I've cast on them. So technically, all of my beast units can now teleport, which is hilarious, because high mages. Also high mages. And as for what's about to happen here, it's not going to be pretty. I'll warn you in advance. This Iron Golem is going to have a rough time. Problem is this is actually the right unit to fight the Shadow Demons, because they're immune to morale. So what I should be doing is sending them off to go and feast on some of these other units. So we can do it that way. Nice. Insanity inflicted. Good stuff. Not that that's going to help, because it's only surrounded by allied units. Okay. Good. Insanity there. Good stuff. Hunting Spider Matriarch. Is there anywhere we want to get to? See, the problem is that. That is the problem. I don't want to engage that thing. Could kill the gargoyle here, or I'm going to get amidst to engage the golem. Take one of them down. We can have our Hunting Spider Matriarch engage there as well, but I have a better idea. And that is to feast on some juicy casters in the back rank. Screw walls, we're just going to jump over those. Ah, look, there's even more casters back there. What do you know? Go jump right there, and the problem here is that that thing's there and is going to do some damage, so we're going to now use our other teleport ability. Oh, man. That's horrible. Alright, just kill this gargoyle. Fine. Make it die. And you can continue attacking the golem. Obviously not doing any... Oh my god, we can do it with this, with the giant spiders can teleport too? This is terrible. Okay, well, have fun, guys. This is Well, I could kill them, but then they're gonna land in the void, so let's not. Let's move everything up this way. Could teleport somewhere. Deal a little bit of damage. Oh, you can't. Okay, you're Mal-Isa. You could summon. No, you can't. You moved. Could do Weaver. What can we do here? We could drop a lightning bolt right there. It's gonna hit 2 of them. Do it. Good stuff. A little bit of extra damage. Never killed no one. No, that's not true. A little bit of extra damage definitely killed people. I don't want to engage that. I'd rather have that engage, you know, an expendable unit somewhere. So what I'm going to do is charge in through here and engage right here, because that's going to actually work. Alright, you're going to stay there, and we're going to end our turn. And see what the enemy does. So, they've already suffered some losses. The Devouring Void is going to expand soon. All of their troops there are stunned, so they're going to have fun in the Devouring Void. As they well should. I mean, if you're stuck in a Devouring Void, you may as well, you know, have a good time, right? Something just died. Not sure what. What's going on here? Okay, so they're putting up a fight, trying to flee from my spiders, but got immobilized by the counterattack. Okay. Iron Golems are engaging against my Dark Knights, and yeah, that's coming in. It's probably going to kill that hunting spider. That's to be expected. Gargoyles in the back rank. They, you were fucking stunned. Okay, they must have gotten a mass buff somewhere to remove that. That's unfortunate. But it's still gonna hit 3, maybe even 4 of their units when the void expands, so that'll be good. They still have a lot left. I may lose one of my shadow demons. Yeah, definitely did. That's fine. We can just summon another one. Not like it's a big resource investment for us anymore. Okay. Okay, that was pretty ineffectual. Attacking my astral serpents. That's okay. So that is... Oh man, look at all this. Enemy units just dying. Okay, the void didn't do a whole lot, I will admit. So what I would instead want to do here... what's collateral damage? It's going to do a little bit of damage. No, I think... No, not emergency teleportation. The other one. The other one with 2 words that involves blue. Explosive manifestation. There we go. Where do I want to drop it? That's the question. That's going to do friendly fire. This is going to kill 2 enemies. So, you have your answer as to where that's going. Ah, good. More astral siphoners. Let's grab you. Or let's miss. It's fine too. I didn't want to grab you. Alright, we have a gargoyle here. Die. Alright. Problem solved. As for you, jerk, die. Okay, another one down. Our little spiders can advance. Okay, they're not little, they're pretty big. And you're gonna teleport up onto the walls. God damn, everything is a hunting spider now. They're just, you know, phasing through the shadows. It just gets worse. Everything about this just gets worse. Like, first there were spiders of unusual size. Now they're fucking, like, phasing through the darkness to attack whatever they want, whenever they want. No escape. This is just terrible. I wouldn't want to live in this world. But the rough thing for the people in this world is that they don't have a choice as to whether they live in this world, so they're just stuck. Oh look, more spiders. Who would have thought? I can't stop this. It's just there's so many of them. Astral Serpent, go feast on them. You know, we're gonna have a total rout here in just a second. We could have the Spider Matriarch deal with that. Let's do it with the Golem, or the Living Shadow. And then we can have our Dread Spider Matriarch come up this way. Chomp down on them. Ice Spider Matriarch can go chomp down on them too. Which is good stuff. And we have Einbis Unfound. Einbis Unfound, you can go and kill those people, or you can attack the Golem. The Golem is the problem, though, because that Golem can actually mess you up, and I'd rather not have them do... Oh, look at this. Thing of beauty. Dark Surge. Rip. Well, they're dead. You can go attack the golem, though that's, again, it's not really going to do a whole lot for you. What are you going to do? Drop a web here? Web's good. Web's good damage. Alright, Living Fog. Go attack them. Go attack right here. Go attack right here. Let's surround this unit and kill it. Hunting Spider, you are actually going to attack the Iron Golem. Because this is an expendable unit, and you can attack it from the flanks, so it's not going to be able to get us retaliation, at the very least. Alright, this Living Fog is going to go and eat this Iron Golem here, too. Corrupted Souls can engage right back here. And, yeah, we still have Einbiss. Einbiss can engage there, Einbiss can engage here. Einbiss can do whatever the hell she wants. Or you can kill that. Go kill that. Alright, one Iron Golem gone. And you can go again, which is awesome. So now you can go and mess up these Iron Golems, which is going to kill one of the models, which is good. And we have our Corrupted Souls right up here. Oh god, they can phase too. This is terrible. Yeah, drop behind them a little bit. Right here. Get an attack in. Good stuff. Everything's just teleporting all over the place. And, yeah. Oh, so we used Chain Lightning this time, actually. Interesting. I didn't even see when that happened. Looks like my Hunting Spiders died of old age. So they won't be slowing the Golem down, unfortunately. It's going to get its full damage in, which is a lot of damage. Flanking. Giant Slayer. I may be losing another Living Shadow, guys. Nope, apparently not. Still alive, if it ever was alive. Okay. They're fighting back. We didn't really end up doing an oblique battle order here, because it ultimately wasn't really necessary. We just sort of overwhelmed everywhere all at once. That's how it goes. Alright, finish that off. Other unit down. Most of the enemies, I think, are just fleeing now, which, you know, is understandable. Okay. You can feast right there. Should have attacked from behind first, although we can get our Corrupted Souls here to kill that Golem. Then all that's really left is the Golden Golem. Which I think I'm gonna throw her at. Oh my god, these can teleport too? Get behind it. Good stuff. Then you can also just teleport right behind it. So that's gonna be fun. Okay, good, good, good. Dark Knight could charge it. Gonna take too much damage. I think I'm gonna absorb the counterattack right there. Okay, just suffered the gilded effect. Unfortunate. Alright, so we've got this thing surrounded. Einbiss Unfound. Go just kill that, because then you can take another action anyways. And then you can go... Oh, can't reach that. What about with a Demon Step? Gonna inflict too much friendly fire. Unfortunate. Actually, why don't you eat some corpses first? Good for you. Always tasty. Alright, just attack the walls. And this... Matriarch can go chew on those walls, and we have our Dread Spider Matriarch right here, which is going to advance up this way. Unfortunately, can't teleport again. Melissa Shadowbiter is going to get in there and drop a magic missile, which is going to do an absolute fuckload of damage to it, so it's weak to that. And here, we're going to have the things that we need to actually kill the Golem. They're very resistant to everything else that we have, but they are not resistant to lightning damage. So let's see here. Do we have a lightning damage ability? I don't think so. I don't think we took any of those. So then it just comes down to, like, we could drop a heal on something. Healing Roots. Is that going to be even worth it? No, you're just going to die. Let's drop it on these Dark Knights. Maybe the Dark Knights, maybe that might make them live if it attacks. Okay, all of our units can enter defensive mode. All that's left is the Golem, basically, so it's just going to do what it does. It is attacking the Dark Knights. Perfect. I'm hoping they live. Yeah, they'll be fine. Unless it gets a crit or something. No, it's good. It's good. And now it's dead, because, goodbye. Melissa Shadowbiter is going to kill you with lightning. Alright. That's that. Enemy defeated at the cost of several units, actually. Living Fog, Dark Knight, and one of the regular old Hunting Spiders. But we get a ton of resources. Not that we care about those anymore. Like, it's just There's so many resources here. Let's capture this outpost. We'll just take it. That'll be good. That'll be a nice place to replenish. So, could go up with our more healthy armies. So we have the Curse Weaver right there. She's pretty healthy, but some of her forces are not. We have a healthy army right here. You're going to advance. You're going to advance alongside it. We have no heroes in this force, though. Okay. Tell you what, this Caustic Worm is going to join up with the Curse Weaver, perhaps? The Curse Weaver needs some more melee. Actually, bring in the Vampire Spider. And then she is going to move in support there. The rest of the Caustic Worm's troops... Yeah, we do have a hero here. Perfect. Alright, so your army is damaged. Or more like you are damaged. Your army's fine. How do I want to do this? Let's pull these up. And then we're going to pull these 2 units out. Okay, the Demon army is going to hold back. Mal Isa, Shadowbiter's army, is going to advance a little bit. She can also move and take a place in one of these forces. I am going to, I think, just delete this Dwarven Warlock unit, because it's a dwarf. There are not supposed to be living dwarves in this realm any longer. And, oh, wait, what did I just do? Okay, Mal Isa, join that army then. Alright, we got 5 troops here. You guys are injured. You guys are kind of injured. Get into Einbiss's army. I need Einbiss to be leading an army of spiders. And this force here and this force can just stay in the outpost, basically, to heal up for now. As the outpost transfers its resources to us, our reinforcements are arriving. In the meantime, our forces up here are going to advance onto Copperlode. It is time. Let us begin the siege. So, we will, of course, start with the Wizard's Bombardment. Reduce it to a... How long? Can't see. We'll check in just a sec. Then we can do an Arcane Maelstrom. No. Let's brew Plague or Poison Water Supply. We'll poison the water supply. 5 turns until a breach. Tremor Ritual, we'll bring it to 4 turns. I like it. We'll do it that way. Good stuff. So, Alexandria the Believer will begin the siege. Asha and her forces are going to move in support, along with Filza the Bodyguard and Moloch Shadowbiter. Perfect. Perfect. Copperlode will fall shortly. Ruler Mustafa ibn Nazir has returned to Primo Nebula. Okay, so we're going to have to deal with him again quite soon. He's nearby. Oh, fuck, he's really nearby. He's not even in Primo Nebula anymore. He just teleported over, probably. Okay. So he's close. Slightly dangerous. What we're going to do here is use these to just start pillaging stuff over at Murkwater, because Murkwater betrayed us. Which is not acceptable, as we know. What have we here? Is that just a free random Ice Spider Matriarch? I'll take it. Or was that one that healed? I don't know. Whatever. There's a free Ice Spider Matriarch there that I didn't know we had before, so I'm not going to complain. And our troops here are going to advance and basically going to head back home. So let's actually do a forced march. Get as far as you can. They can't even go into the water. Really. Alright, demons, hold your position. Everybody else, hold position. We're going to end our turn. Mustafa ibn Nazir sallies out against us. He has come with his own forces and attempts to face us in the open field of battle. For that he will die. Again. Or he will be returned back to the astral void from whence he came. We fight out beyond the city's walls. They do not have their defenses. And once we defeat them here, their city will fall all the easier. He's desperate. That much is clear. And he'll pay for his desperation with his life. Both of his forces are in the center, so I'm going to attempt... No, we can just push straight through this. We don't need to pull an oblique flank. We will engage this battle in the normal way that we engage such engagements. Engage such engagements. Did I just say that? I think I did. Wow. I'm a writer, guys. Alright, let's shoot everything over on this side. Just deal a bit of damage. He has, you know, ridiculous range, so Moloch Shadowbiter is not messing around. Okay, we're going to advance with everything we have. We will be slightly cautious. I don't need to take too many casualties here if I don't have to. We've got some shadow demons advancing. We have a shadow demon. I brought a shadow demon in to reinforce Asha's army. Seems like something she would do. For now, she's actually going to hang back some of that spider monarch. The spider monarch is going to advance. And we got ourselves hunting spiders pulling up there, and we got our fire giant here who's immediately going to conjure a totem just to draw some enemy attention. We have ourselves a plague serpent. Interesting, new unit. Hunting spider, the damaged one, is going to stay a little bit behind our lines, whereas all of our cheap chaff units here are going to advance to the front. We're going to follow this up with a group of other hunting spiders, which are going to assist in the advancing. They can jump more. Draw some extra attention. Just get up there. Get up into the front. You can conjure up some babies as well. Babies are going to advance. And our Dark Knights are going to pull up into the shadows. We can pull our headhunters in behind them. Just a big pack of headhunters. Right behind our main lines. And our Overlord Scions will move behind our main forces as well. Alexandria the Believer is right there. Asha's back here. We're all looking good. Do we have anything left that can move? Not really. So we're going to end our turn and see how the enemy responds. They're going to be able to cast magic at us, and I don't think we can cast magic at them because they have a Spelljammer. So it's going to be a bit of a challenging battle in that sense. Okay, they just dropped a mark ability there. And a Petrify. I don't even know what did that, but something did that. Just watch the enemies from up here. What are they doing? Conjuring some stuff up? Okay. Where is this coming from? This must be Mustafa ibn Nazir himself. He is a potent spellcaster, to be sure. Oh, God. Okay, it's a turtle. I didn't know what it was for a second. I was like, what the fuck is that thing? Okay. Wow, he just killed the totem. Felixia the Fighter. You have a big sword. Alright. Thought it was a halberd. Was excited there for a second. I mean, there are halberds in this game, actually. Okay, you're now here. And attacking again. Oh, hello. Druid of the Cycle. Okay, attacking Moloch Shadowbiter. I don't like that. We don't want him dying. Definitely not. Okay, so there's definitely some enemy forces that are dangerous here. Okay, so this is why I always get confused, because it says Cenaric's Ghost Reaver's turn, and then I start, like, clicking on things, but then this shit happens for, like, another hour. Alright, here we go. Moloch Shadowbiter is... Oh, no! He is stunned. That is bad. Alright, so we have to engage. We really have to engage. We gotta take out the ranged contingents before they take him out. And there are a lot of ranged contingents over here, but, you know, we've got options of our own. So we could have our crows come in and distract the golems. The golems are facing in the wrong direction, so that is a very, you know, galaxy brain advancement strategy. You advance towards the enemy with your back facing them. It's very strategic. So our Tyrant Knights can come in and just slaughter this unit or that unit. That one's at full health. Let's just slaughter them. Sounds fun to me. Goodbye. That was likely a tier 1 unit, so that would explain why they died instantly. We'll pull up to here. Then I can drop in a teleport here. And then what we can do is chomp on this unit as well. So, hi, spiders in your ranks. I hope you enjoy. Now, our headhunters need to engage right up here. So we're going to start by throwing some knives in at the Druid of the Cycle. Good stuff. Shadow Legionnaire is stunned as well. Okay, or petrified. Kind of annoying. Okay, so we can take you out, but I'd rather get into this business here. So we're going to drop right behind you with our Corrupted Souls and deliver an attack onto that thing. Meanwhile, Ice Spider Matriarch, okay, triggered a counterattack, so this one's clear. Oh, and a multi-counterattack. Alright. That was painful. We're going to be able to do that again. Let's send in a test unit here, the Stormscale Serpent. No, you're out of counterattacks. Alright. Let's hit you from behind then. We can. Some damage in. Now, Asha Shadowbiter can come in here and deliver quite a lot of damage, but the thing is, it's not actually that much damage. and I'd be a little concerned. So Asha is going to, very uncharacteristically, move back here. And you guys are all about to see Asha's gentler side. She's going to drop... Ooh, hold on, I can drop a Wand of Inversion onto Moloch Shadowbiter. Do it. That is what we need to do. Oh my god. Moloch Shadowbiter is back in business. He is online. Oh, this is so much better. Alright. This makes me feel a whole lot better about myself. What do we want to kill? We can basically just kill things with impunity here. We could do a bit of damage there. It's not going to ricochet, though. What's the deal with that? We Spider Flute? What kind of spider can you summon? Tier 2? Because the damage... Okay, that is good damage, though. Do it. That... Oh my god. I almost straight up killed it. I could straight up kill it. I will straight up kill it. So we're gonna just do it this way. Hi. You're dead now. Goodbye. Yeah, they resisted the insanity, unfortunately, but I guess that's because they're dead. Yeah, give them a good old smackdown. I should have done this first because I would have canceled their retaliation, but alas, it happened the way it happened. Okay, so we have 2 units that are in danger of dying here, so I'm just gonna do both of them here. So, okay, blinded and immobilized, that's good. Okay, we got our Wisp. Wisp can immediately start off by... Oh, we want to hit the Golem with the Wisp. We can actually do a bit of damage to the Golem there, so... I mean, when I say a bit, I actually meant a bit. God, that was not very much damage. Okay, get in there. Start distracting with all of our chaff. Okay, we have our other Vampire Spider hatchlings. I could send them over here. There's one whole Vampire Spider hatchling. Okay. It, died well, I guess. Pull in this way. Attack gargoyles. Sounds risky. Pull in here. What kind of range do we have? So we could huck some knives at this turtle thing. Sounds like a plan. I don't know how much damage knives are going to do to a large turtle, but you know, it's the thought that counts. It's all about sending a message. Okay, we're going to send our headhunters in here to deal with these gargoyles. By deal with these gargoyles, I mean gently tickle them. That did fucking nothing. What about here? I really wish you could control the direction that they move. What about if I go here first and then I do it? Yeah, then that works. Alright, great. Good damage. Let's few of them down. Vampire Spider Matriarch, advance to here. Slight danger from the Golem, but I think it's going to be okay. As for you, what are you going to do? Move you here and actually heal. Why don't you do that? We have a couple units that could use a heal. Drop the heal on... Actually, drop it on the giant. No, drop it on Asha. There we go. Alright, now I feel a lot more confident engaging with her. We could go here with the Vampire Spider Matriarch. That is almost certainly going to get attacked by the Golem, though. And I prefer the Golem attack, you know, something else. So... I think that's it. Yeah, we can't do spells, so... Goddamn, there's 2 of these things, and they still have a lot back there, and they're heroes. So this is, actually... Like, it's going decently well right now, but they could do quite a lot of damage to us here. Okay, a little bit of disease and poison. A little bit of disease and poison never killed no one. Okay, that was actually a lot of damage that killed my Ice Spider. Very unfortunate. What's happening here? Okay, attacking the Vampire Spider Matriarch. That's fine. They're also attacking it. Okay, that's a little bit of damage. But here's the thing. It's still effective after it takes damage, so I prefer them attacking that instead of the Black Knights, or the Terror Knights. Which is admittedly what they're doing now. Okay, what's going on here? Alright. Asha's pissed. Asha's pissed. Her only friends in the world have now died. She's going on the warpath. Again. Okay, engaging the knights. That's unfortunate. I was hoping you'd take the bait for the little spiders, but you didn't. You're gonna lose the Stormscale Serpent. You're a bit of a pain, Lady Felixia. You're gonna die. And of course, Mustafa Ibn Nazir is also a pain. He's doing all kinds of magical shenanigans from his post out there. I just can't engage him. I'd be very exposed if I moved up there. So we need to defeat these 2 flanks. which is going to be a difficult business. We're actually taking some losses here. Not being able to use magic is a problem. Not going to lie. Alright. Okay, Moloch, Shadowbiter. You have to get some kills here. One way or another. Can you get some kills here? You can do quite a bit of damage there. You can do some damage here too. What about... So if I shoot there, it's going to hit both? Yeah. You're not going to kill anything. I need to get them to kill something. That's what matters. Okay, so attack here. Get some damage in. Now can you kill it? Because if we can kill that, you can get a bounce, and then you can attack again. But it's not going to hit anyone else. So I'd rather actually hit something that you can kill. Ah, you can kill right there. There you go. And then that's going to bounce. Good stuff. Alright, it's one unit dead. And then you can drop it right here. Do a bit of extra damage. Yeah, I like this. We're going to clear out this flank first. Okay, we got our Shadow Legionnaires who can now finally move. Which is great. Yeah, you're going to engage her. We gotta do something about her. Okay. Stormscale Serpent, you could attack. What else can we do here? Do a Visions of Woe. Drop a Visions of Woe right there. Fumble enemy units. Nice. Alright, so 2 enemy units are going to fumble their attacks. We can get our Stormscale Serpent in to attack her. It's going to do a bit of damage, and she can't retaliate, because that's been cancelled. Alright, Asha, it's your turn. Yep. Are you going to friendly fire here? That is going to be a bit of friendly fire. Onto my spider right there. Or we demon step into the middle of them. That's also going to do some friendly fire. Or, better yet, maybe, we demon step over there? Oh no. You being where you are is a little obnoxious. Not gonna lie. Can you move or do something? You can, actually. We could move you around. I could leap over this way, or I could shadow phase over this way. Let's actually do it like that. Let's actually shadow phase right over there. And chomp on those gargoyles. Just blinded them. Perfect. Now Asha can come right here and deliver the smackdown onto that one. Alright, you're dead. You killed the giant. You're dead now. I don't know if you killed the giant. I don't care. Somebody else may have killed the giant, but you're still dead. Like, that's just how things go here. As for what else is going to happen, we could demon step behind there to negate the counterattack. But I think, like, we're going to get a retaliation, but it's going to be a really crappy retaliation. So just do it. Fuck, I got gilded. Jesus, that is such an annoying debuff. But, you know, these are tier 5 units, so I guess it's fair that they have that. Unlike everyone and their dog getting... what's that thing? Steadfast. Alright, just kill that. Okay, this is looking a bit better now. We've cleared out some of their stuff up in our ranks. We're just going to allow our Overlord Scions to pull in. We could kill that straight up. We could move over this way. Let's just kill this unit. Get it out of the way. Good. How about our Wisps? Our Wisps need to deal some damage to something. I would love to deal damage to the Golem over there, so we're going to deal damage to this one instead, because we can't reach that one without sacrificing some of our damage. Throw some knives. Let's just keep throwing knives at this thing. I know they healed it, but it is what it is. Not much we can do about it. Okay, I would have loved an advance there, but not going to happen. Let's charge in here. Get those archers down. We got our Dread Spider hatchlings. Why don't you guys trigger the counterattack and die in the process? It's fine. And Tyrant Knights are frozen from the damn gilded effect. Okay, this flank's looking a little bit grim. I'm not gonna lie. As for what's happening here, this is also looking a bit grim. Attack from behind or pull this charge. We could attempt a long-distance charge. They're just spiderlings, though. Is that worth it? What are you? You're level 4 transmuters. We need to stop you guys from doing anything. So I'm gonna just hit these golems from behind. And I'm going to actually summon right here. Vampire Spider hatchlings. You guys can attack the golems here and eat the counterattack. Good. Tyrant Knights could drop a web right here. Gonna hit both of them. Do it. They're fleeing anyways, so we'll hit the immobilize right there. That's good. Corrupted Souls could kill them. That could be pretty solid. If the Corrupted Souls kill them, that's going to further decrease the enemy morale, so good stuff. Headhunters here. Engage? No, engage all the way up there. It's less effective, but we need to make sure that that unit can't act, because that's a nasty caster. The transmuter. Okay, so our Hunting Spider Matriarch right here is going to kill these gargoyles, because that will at least allow it to probably, hopefully, live. And we have a Hunting Spider right here that can engage something. Do we want to engage the turtle? I don't think we want to engage the turtle. What I think I want to do is actually just throw some webs on them right here. Nice. We immobilize the gargoyles at the very least. And that's our turn. Okay. This is a very clusterfuck of a battle. We don't have our oblique battle order. I probably should have done it. I was a little overconfident. And now we're paying the price with some lives lost. Okay, that's a lot of damage. These gargoyles actually hit really hard for tier 2 units. Okay, all their stuff is fleeing. So that's at least a good thing. Does mean we're going to have to fight them in the city later. So anything that escapes now will be a problem for us later down the line. Golem is fighting to the death. I'm hoping he doesn't kill my vampire spider. I don't think it will. Unfortunately, we will lose that Hunting Spider Matriarch. God, these golden golems are gnarly. They have every right to be. So I'm not complaining about them or anything. They're gnarly. Because they really weren't when I was fighting against Torbeld, so clearly the Brass Dominion knows what it's doing. Like, they are putting up a fight. This is a battle. Okay. This flank is still in danger. We do have some reinforcements on the way, though. They're fleeing. I absolutely hate to do it, but I'm going to let them go. Like, that is against everything I stand for, but it has to be. Alright, our wisps are going to get some damage in there because I want to kill some units. Not that we can actually, like, force them to flee or anything, but we gotta fight here also, because these guys are also right here. Or Ruthless Execution. Hold on. We can do that with these two. Can we get a Ruthless Execution? We are just out of range. What's the chances of doing it here? 9%? I mean, otherwise we do a teeny bit of damage. Who knows? Maybe we get that 9%. Nope. Not today. 16%? Seems unlikely. Let's just deliver a regular old attack. Okay. Golems have to die. If the golems die, we win. Overlord Scions here, or do I assist on this flank? I think I'm going to assist on this flank. We gotta get rid of some of these units. Okay, we have our Vampire Spider Matriarch right here. Could finish that off. It's gonna prevent a counterattack that's gonna kill it, so we can delay its death for as long as possible. Alexandria the Believer, what are you gonna do? We gotta get you doing something here. Can you engage that? How much damage can you do to it? Or you can kill the Iron Golem. Go kill the Iron Golem. Good stuff. Alright, that's one of them down. These guys are really annoying. The Serpent here, I think... Or can Asha just hit it? Asha's fucking burned again. God, Gilded is horrible. Alright, man... Alright, you're gonna engage those gargoyles. And then die, probably. No, it was a charge. Of course, you're gonna be fine. Moloch Shadowbiter. Yeah, go get that kill. Pick those off. It's gonna deal a bit more damage to the golem there. Go kill that golem now. Because that's gonna free up this flank. Perfect. Now we're talking. Shadow Legionnaires in. You guys can engage. I think you're hitting it from the other side. I don't know if that's gonna trigger... No, it is gonna trigger a retaliation, which is a problem. So we don't want that. What is in the way? Why can't we move, like, here in the middle? Oh, because Asha's there. Of course. Alright. Alright. Yeah, go move over here. We have our Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon can attack from the rear. Go do it. Damage. And you're gilded, so now you're stuck. Just, ugh. Ugh. No end of problems from you. Where's my Hunting Spider? What am I even looking at? Where are you? No, I don't need to get a look at it that way. Okay. Tyrant Knight can charge. Get some damage in. Can get some damage in here too with these. I'd rather do it with some units that I can actually move around. We'll get that in there. Then you can come in this way. Good stuff. And then the Tyrant Knight can actually finish them off. Or I just have my HUD hunters? I don't know, man. Let's kill it that way. There we go. They're dead. And you're gonna go up this way. Mustafa ibn Nazir is fleeing. Fleeing back into his city. He realizes this, the jig is up with this counterattack. It's a good attempt. I'll give him that. It was a good attempt. They inflicted some damage. But, unfortunately for them, they took more than they gave. Which is not the ideal solution when attempting to sally out. What else do we have? Just the Grimbeak Crows, huh? And the Hunting Spider Matriarch, which is right here and apparently can still do something. So, yeah, just attack it there. God damn it. Triggers the counterattack. And now it's gilded too. Jesus Christ. So that, I think, has like a percentage chance of proccing, and it just procced on basically everything. So that golem's gonna have impunity to do whatever the hell it wants. So we're gonna take some more losses. We're not through this yet. These golems are hitting really hard. A lot of their troops are escaping. Okay, that's a counterattack or a flanking giant slayer. We're gonna be losing those knights. Almost certainly. Or my vampire spider. Either way, we're losing something. Okay. Yep. It's not going too well there. What about here? Okay, attacking the spider. Okay, this is a head-on attack at the very least, so that's not going to deal too much damage. Now it's our turn. Asha's free. We gotta kill this thing, so we're gonna have our legionnaires attack. We can get our serpent to finish it off then. And it's gilded. Are you shitting me? That one's gilded. You're gilded. Asha has to do this. And if Asha does this, she's going to kill that spider. Or at least damage it more. Alright, well. It is what it is. This thing needs to die. Okay, well. And now you're stunned. Wow, that procced every single time. I thought that was only a once per turn thing before, but apparently that is not the case. Okay, so Moloch Shadowblighter is just going to be shooting things that are attempting to flee. I think that's the best course of action. Shoot this wisp here. No, it's dead. Okay, cool. Now you can shoot more things. Awesome. So we can actually deal some damage to him. Let's do it. Good. I don't think we're going to get him. We might. It's actually a lot of damage. No, we're not going to get him. Hold on here. Hold on here just a second. Shadow phasing spiders don't give a shit about you being distant or anything. We might get him. This may be it. Can you shadow phase to him? If you can, I think we got him. Look at that. Oh my god, the Tyrant Knights closing in for the kill. Holy shit, we caught him. Mustafa ibn Nazir goes down yet again. He did not escape. Corrupt Souls are going to intercept the drowned behemoth, whatever the hell that thing is. And we have our Grimbeak Crows, which are going to phase through reality to assist in intercepting it, because I want that thing dead. Possible. I don't want to deal with that later down the line. You can also shadow phase. I mean, why the hell not? Everyone on this thing. I don't like it. That didn't do very much. Astral Wisp. You can deal some damage to these golems, so go do exactly that. We gotta take some of them out. That didn't even kill one. That's disappointing. Throw some knives in there. That was a bit of damage. That took one out. That's good. Overlord Scions can deal a whole lot of damage. We can actually almost kill this unit. That's really good. And we don't get gilded in the process. Isn't that nice? Alexandria the Believer. You can get over there. You can't do anything further to it. You could go right along this way. Attempt an assassination. 18% chance only? Doesn't seem likely. Better off just doing a regular attack. Get some more damage in. Kill as much as we can, right? I don't think we have a whole lot else that can move. You can't do anything. Why do I even select you? We can't do anything with you. Asha can't do anything. Headhunter. Where are you? You can't do anything either. No, yeah, you absolutely can. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. We got this. Or at least we got that one. Sort of. Actually, we don't. Alright, let's end our turn. So this, unfortunately, the Golden Golem is going to continue terrorizing and slaughtering my forces here. That is a lot of dead units. We may have to delay the invasion. We do have another force coming from the other side, though. So, man, more dead knights. Lots of casualties. We are going to have to take a city along the way. Okay, that unfortunately didn't actually kill them. Also didn't do any damage, so that's fine. Yeah, if you can die, that would be fantastic. So let's... Do we get the wisps to do that? Wisps can kill it? Yeah, just kill it with the wisps. Alright, one of them down. Our headhunters here need to throw some knives at the iron... or the golden golem here. Didn't do quite as much as I would have liked. That unit's gonna flee. Here's the thing. Okay. Spider hatchlings engage there. Got plenty of units right here to try and kill something. Good damage. Corrupted Soul. Yeah, everything we possibly can. Headhunters are going to do it. All right. Good. Ground Behemoth is dead, so we don't have to face that thing later. That would have been an annoying thing to face in a siege battle later down the line. So we're picking off these gargoyles. I don't think they're going to make it either. Headhunters can finish them off. Good stuff. These are crows here. Going to move and hopefully distract the golem. Now, most unfortunately, all we can do is engage it. There, we can do a no escape on it. It's only going to do 6 damage. How much damage would we do here? 18 and take 23. Doesn't seem worthwhile unless we drop behind it. Let's actually do it that way. Let's drop behind it. Get a flanking attack. No gilded this time. That's nice. And you can get all the way over to here. Actually, I'm concerned how much damage you're going to take. You only have 100 health. Can you chunk through 100 health in one turn? I don't really want to find out, so I'm going to move you up to where we might be able to use your webs. You can move now. That's good. Why don't you quickly jump into the water here, which is going to turn off the fire. Covered in. You're going to go over this way. Get none on fire as well. Can Asha move yet? Jesus Christ, they're still frozen. This is horrible. Okay. Moloch Shadowbiter. Can you shoot it? You can. Fantastic. We could do a spur to action first. Onto something. Is there anything we want to spur to action? Let's actually spur to action these crows. I know this is like the biggest waste of this ability ever, but I figure if we can do it onto them, they can get in range of the golem and maybe distract it from attacking something more important. I don't know if that's going to work. Well, let's just shoot it, get a little bit of damage in. Still a lot of damage. He's good. He's just good. Alright, Living Fog can teleport over there. Alexander the Believer is just going to hold out. Get some defense up. Hunting Spider Matriarch is going to... Ooh, I could engage, but then you're going to die, so we need to keep you alive. Lost enough Spider Matriarchs today. Alright, what's the golem going to do? That's the question. End turn? I said end turn. Okay, let's see what it does. Hopefully it attacks the crows. Probably going to attack my Overlord Scions. That would be what I would expect. Yep, it is attacking my Overlord Scions. But they're a little bit more suited to deal with it. So, they'll survive at the very least. Not healthily. Only one of them left. Okay. I'm gonna move the crows over this way, and then I'm gonna have them charge them from the front just to absorb its attack. Which, then we can have our Overlord Scions attack it with impunity. A little bit of damage. Okay, and now they're gilded. God damn it. Everything's gilded. Throw a knife at it. Solid damage. Very solid. Okay, now Alexander the Believer can get in there. That's a lot of damage that she's about to do. Okay, a little bit of glitch movement there. We're not going to worry about it. And then our Shadow Demon here can finish it off. Perfect. Alright. Battle's over. Is there... Wait. Is there something left? I don't think so. Yeah. If there is something left, I don't know where it is, and I don't care, so... Wow, some casualties. We lost basically all of our spiders, we lost our giant, we lost our storm-scale serpent, and one of our tyrant knights. Phew, brutal. Okay, well... One unit of theirs escaped, just their sharpshooters. Okay. We need to do some quick consolidation of forces, because we have suffered some losses. So our forces need to merge together now. So Asha can join up with... Yeah, you're joining up with your brother. Moloch and Asha in one army. Okay, these ones are going to go into that army. So, 3 stacks, 6 stacks. That's it. All injured against... I don't know if we can win this. Don't know if we can win this. We need to deal with that Spelljammer. So, what I'm going to do is summon something to go and deal with that Spelljammer. Because that's got to go. That is the reason for why this is problematic. We could summon an Astral Serpent, which I'm going to do. That's going to go and deal with the Spelljammer, and I'm going to summon it right here. Can't summon into the territory, so what I'm going to do is just go like that way. Burn. You were done with you. Alright. Completed Swampkin. I'm not even going to do it. There's just so much like research that I'm doing here. Phasing. We already have teleportation for our units. Whatever, I'm just going to research it. Recruiting new troops. I think I have to at this point, because we need to get ourselves a some sort of place where we can actually like drop units. How are you guys doing healing wise? Slowly but surely. We have this outpost here at the very least. Can we construct something new? Can we replace this with the teleporter? That would be great. Now we're talking. 3 turns. Good stuff. These are going to advance. So this is where we're going to actually be able to win this, because Primo Nebula is right down there. And if our forces can get there, we're just going to bypass Astral Anchorage. I wish we could go farther and faster. But this is really all we can do. All we can do is slog our way over to Primo Nebula. They're going to be able to build up a defensive force against us. And if we don't win there, it's going to be a rough war. Be a real rough war. Move into enemy territory, I guess. It's fine. I don't care if they're not fully healed. You go there, whatever. I don't care. Alright, we'll wait till the next couple of turns, till something happens. First, we'll level up, though. So, who leveled up here? Alexander the Believer. Give you some more defensive capabilities. How are you doing? You're still healing. Need another turn, for sure. Can we drop any sort of unit down on you? We could, for example, bring in another, I don't know, like... We could summon a Reaper. Summon a Reaper. They empower my undead. I don't have any undead, but... Let's drop it right there into, Einbiss's army. I'm sure it looks cool. And, let's see here, what else can we do? We could summon a Mirror Mimic. That sounds fun. We'll do that too. We need more summoned units, basically. All of our forces are getting depleted. We need reinforcements from the Astral Sea, is how this goes. Thankfully, Mustafa ibn Nazir is out of here, so that's something. You're still pillaging. Good stuff. Continue pillaging. Go burn more things. Can't pillage? No? No? No pillaging? There we go. Now you can pillage. Good stuff. A little bit of pillaging never killed no one. Now that is also a lie, by the way. Okay. Go to where you need to go. Get to that island. You can recover on our little Hawaii here. Spells are ready to launch. We're not going to engage in a direct battle just yet, so no point in launching any spells, unless they may try and sally out against us again. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. We're in a bit of the shit here. All of our damaged units and all that. Let's actually make sure that our forces are nicely clumped up together. That way we can fight. We do have a healthy force here, which is quite a strong force. 2 Overlords, Scions, Filzaz, no pushover. Then we, of course, have these heroes. I'm confident we can win against this. This is really the only unit that I'm concerned about in that army. Transmuters are pretty gnarly. Zephyr Archers are pretty annoying too. And then here we have, oh god, 2 Drowned Behemoths and a Radiant Cavalier. I don't know what Radiant Cavaliers do. Okay, if they attack us, it's going to be kind of rough. Well, they shuffled their armies around and are now attacking us with a completely different force. In the interest of expediting this episode, I'm going to auto-resolve this. Also, it doesn't show me too bad of a potential result, but we're going to see. If we lose a lot, I'll have to fight it manually. We'll see what the prognostications of the Spinner in Darkness say for the outcome of this battle. If it looks good, we will allow Moloch Shadowbiter to lead the charge himself and dictate the terms of the battle as he wills. That is not a very good result. That is a whole lot of casualties, including a lot of really good units. But I'm going to have to take this. I'm going to have to accept it as is. And they're going to fight me again. This is, they have so many troops here. Okay, so they moved this way and then just moved back. I'm not sure what their movement situation is, but that seems a little bit much. 2 more golems, 2 more drowned behemoths. Everything else is ignorable. I basically have heroes. I should not have, Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We just have to fight very defensively. So, we have another engagement on our hands. I would have had to fight 2 more battles this turn anyways. There's just so many fights happening here. I'm wondering how they're able to crank out these armies so quickly. Here they come. Alright. What do I want to hit first? I don't want to get flanked. That I do know. So we're going to pull all the way to this side. We're definitely going to do an oblique here, and I don't want to deal with those golems until they're the only thing left on this battlefield, so we're going to do exactly that. Thankfully, the Spelljammer is destroyed, so at the very least, we have magic. Man, we've got some damaged units here. Just pulling everything back. We do have a Watcher. That's going to be nice. So, to start with, we are, I think, going to drop a Totem of the Wilds down. I want to put it somewhere kind of close to our territory so that it's going to be able to get its full spawns. So we're going to drop it right there. Need as many units as possible. This is, of course, triggering some of their bullshit, but, you know, not much to be done about that. Anything else that you can do? You know what? You can probably already shoot things if we use our phase to get somewhere. Yeah, you could, like, get to there or something. Or you get some shots in. I mean, that's good damage. You can kill 2 tier 5 units quickly. Would be not too bad. You could drop a heal on yourself. That is not the heal. That is the Wand of Inversion. Okay, drop the heal on him. He's a little bit more in danger right now. Red Spider Hatchlings, pull this way. Wisps. Wisps got to get some shots in too, so pull the Wisps up in the front. And Alexandria the Believer, what are you going to do? You have Visions of Woe ready to go? You're going to come all the way on this flank. And drop a heal on Asha. There we go. She's fully healed. That's awesome. Good stuff. Filza can't really do anything else, so we're going to enter defensive mode. Decent first turn. You know, get some free damage in. These aren't super fast, so I don't think they're going to be able to do anything. They have their, like, link thing going on here. Well, okay. Frost Breath? Ah, it's a 3-hex cone. Okay. That's pretty brutal. Alright, they're coming in fast, and they're coming in through this choke point here. We could drop some AoEs. I wouldn't mind summoning some astral fuckery. I don't think summoning any astral fuckery right there, right now is going to be good, though. We just need to slow these forces down, so I'm going to do a Glorious Hellpig charge into the breach. Our Totem of the Wild is going to just hold there for a minute. Is there anything we can do? We could drop a Devouring Void or an Explosive Manifestation. What can we do with an Explosive Manifestation? How many units can we hit? a maximum explosive manifestation. So I need things to die. That's what's important here. We could hit 2 units right there. We could hit 2 units right here. I think I'd rather hit these guys. This one will be safe, able to actually act. We could deliver a pretty devastating flanking attack here on these golems. Hopefully take one of them out. Perfect. One of them is gone. Then Alexandria the Believer can summon with her spider flute. Summon some hunting spiders in. They can attack this behemoth here. Can attack back, but that's okay. And our wisps are going to deliver some magical damage onto this thing. It is slowly but surely weakening. Now, you can almost kill it, but not quite. What is there anything you can kill here? I don't think so, unfortunately. Would it be better to summon a big old spider? You can't. All right. What about a spur to action? We could get Asha in there. Oh yeah, we can get Asha in there. Yeah. Kill it. Make it die. Alright, that's that one gone. Those golems. Right, then you're gonna wallop on that thing. It is immobilized and poisoned and on fire and suffering various other forms of unpleasant state. Okay. Shadow Legionnaires, advance. Don't advance too far though. Just cover his escape here. We could drop a web right here. Oh, that's gonna be a juicy web. Hitting 3 enemy units. I think that's our better course of action. So drop those. Only 1 immobilized enemy. That is very unfortunate. Is there anything for you guys to eat nearby? Not nearby, that's for sure. As for these Tyrant Knights, hold here. Everything else, we've got these crows here. The crows can go and participate in Operation Slow Them Down with your lives. Kills all the bodyguard. You're gonna summon Spider. Spider is gonna go and slow the enemy down as well. We have warlocks here. Pull up that way. Maybe you can drop a one of the curses. This unit I would really like to heal. That is an expensive unit that I would rather not have get killed. But, you know, there may not be anything that we can do about it. So, Shadow Legionnaires here. Just gonna have to end turn. Let's see what happens. That thing's still alive, but I don't think it's gonna be very effective. The other one, though, the other one concerns me. Alright, that's a bit of damage, but ultimately not too bad. And you're doing a heal. Okay. At the very least, that's your turn. Okay, they're taking the bait. They're attacking the Hell Pigs. Hell Pigs have been reduced to bacon. Hell bacon, even. And the enemy is engaging. Okay. No. None of this Caustic Worm betrayal against Asha here. That is not allowed. This is a grievous sin. Gargoyles. Okay, they're not attacking my totem, which is good. Alright. Got all kinds of stuff healing. I think we can do this. This is going to be a absolutely rough fight, though. What I like going on here is, I think Moloch's going to have a field day. Yeah, Moloch's going to have a field day, because he's going to kill that right there. Nice, that's a couple of dead units. He could shoot again. Can he kill anything else? Doesn't look like it. Could do some pretty solid damage over there. Could do some pretty solid damage right here. Yeah, do that. Flip them. Okay, can we kill this bloody thing? Okay, solid damage. Almost dead. Get our Tyrant Knights in on that business. Our Tyrant Knights can get in on that business, but I'd rather get our Tyrant Knights not in the fire. Wisps? Wisps, just finish it off. Alright, it's dead. Good stuff. So then Alexandria the Believer can jump in right here, although preferably we get Asha to go right here. Can we not shoot that way? Then we need to get Alexandria in here. So we gotta do it. Then Asha can attack in the correct direction. It's still... Why doesn't this bounce that way? I don't understand. Oh, it does, apparently. Gonna trigger some retaliation. I don't know why it would trigger retaliation. We have the ability to cancel retaliation. But, okay. Sure thing. Whatever you say. Can we attempt an assassinate? 39? I'm taking it. Nope. Right, well. Too bad, then. Deliver the attack, then. Let's get some damage in. We have our Flow Serpent right here. Flow Serpent could do Astral Pursuit to drop that right there. Yeah, do it. Absolutely. It is flanked. Dread Spider Hatchlings are going to advance up this way, and I think we gotta get in on this business. So we're gonna drop a Dread Spider Hatchling right there. Counterattack. And our Shadow Legionnaires still can't get it, fortunately, but they're gonna try. I really want that thing dead, in case you haven't guessed. But it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. So, Tyrant Knights are going to move in up here. They're going to at least screen those gargoyles. I don't know what they're going to end up doing, but we shall see. Anything here to be done? Okay, we got a Warlock. Warlock can drop a Sundering Curse on this unit, because this unit seems very tough. Battle Foreman. Alright. We don't want any of that business. Let's get you over this way. Dark Knight is going to pull up onto the cliff here so that it can use webs, because that's basically all I'm going to have it do. As for you, Filza, move over here. You're fine where you are. Watcher is going to take up position right here. Hopefully participate in stunning some enemy units. Filza is going to hold there, and I think we got to summon not an Astral Keeper. I think what we got to do is actually do another explosive manifestation, because this is, you know, an awesome ability. We can kill it with that, but also going to do friendly fire. Just going to kill my other unit that I used explosive manifestation to summon, which doesn't seem worth it. Right here would do a bit of damage, but basically just guarantees that it's going to die next turn. But hey, it's going to stop the golems from advancing, so might as well. And we can chew on those Zephyr archers, right? Or we can chew on them. Could chew on anything, really. Let's chew on them. Ah, fuck. It's going to do that. Right. I don't know. I thought it would be able to move away, because it said that I could attack there. But alas, it doesn't seem like my flying units can escape counterattacks, whereas periodically enemy flying units seem to be able to do so. Alright, well, that's our turn. Unfortunately, our summon is going to die, but hey, we can bring more of them. We have a whole crap load of mana, so it's not like we're ever going to run out. Right, I don't like the fact... Oh, it's fleeing. Okay, that's good. I want to kill it, because that's going to decrease the morale of other troops. Good. Attacking my hatchlings. Our pillar is gone, unfortunately. I don't like that. Okay. Just ignoring my other stuff. Alright. And did it even, like, get its attack of opportunity? I have no idea. Okay, Asha, you better not die. Not again. That was a one-time deal. Okay, good. It's not attacking her. Okay, she's got to be very careful. She's at low life. There's resistance there. Alright, what are you doing? You're attacking, is that Moloch? Did you just attack Moloch? In melee? Not a fan of that. Okay, that's good. Okay, this here is threatening. To be sure. So if we were to go here, we could kill those knights instantly. Do it. Good. They're dead. And then you can go and kill the hell pigs. Good. They're dead. A couple of things we can do here. Let's leap here, because I want to kill this thing. I don't want it coming back. Nice. Alright, both of them are gone. That's 2 tier 5 units that are dead. Alexander the Believer, you're going to use Reckless Rage. Okay. And what we're going to do here is launch this attack, so that's going to cancel the retaliation, and then Alexander the Believer can come in and kill these gargoyles. So they're dead. Good stuff. Good, good. Shadow Legionnaires unfortunately took huge casualties, but they're going to feast on some corpses to get some health back. And what else do we have here? We've got our Wisps. Wisps need to pull up so that they can actually deal some damage to certain enemies. God damn, these enemies are not going to take any damage, apparently. Alright. Could do a Dark Surge here, but that doesn't seem like it's going to be very effective. I think I want to move you out of the way. So we're going to go and deliver a wallop right there. Good damage, good damage. Now what we can do is drop a web right here. Thankfully immobilize them. So can you get away without getting the counterattack? That would be very ideal. Okay, a little bit of a counterattack there. That's fine. Because you can kill an enemy unit right there. Good. That's one dead enemy. And then hopefully, with your second shot, you're going to kill another one. Perfect. Alright. Our flank is clear. Good stuff. I think we're going to pull this off, guys. This was looking pretty grim here for a second. But everything on that flank is now dead, so that's good. Now it's just the matter of the golem. It is going to approach. That one's going to approach. Thankfully, we have a turn of leeway. You can act. Good stuff. Yeah, go chew on those jerks. All right, and they died. All right, well, we could drop another explosive manifestation right in there, just to do even more damage. I mean, that's damage. Let's not discount that. And then you can chew on them too. They no longer have a retaliation. Apparently, they do have a retaliation. All right. That's a fucking caster unit. No, it's zombies. Oh, Jesus Christ, I thought they were casters. Right, they're not. They're zombies. So, Watcher, can you shoot anything? No. Alright, that's our turn, I think. Now, our Shadow Legionnaires can still move, but I think I want to move them away. You're retreating. You'll retreat until you can eat things to get your health. Maybe rejoin combat, but seems unlikely. Alright, the bulk of their forces are fleeing. Basically leaves... Are they retreating? Golem's retreating. Okay, so this is actually just a manual retreat. He's given them a retreat order, clearly. Now, this could be a trap. We could chase some of our units. Like, if I move my Dark Knight up there, are they going to turn around? And, do a counter-retreat? I mean, a counter-charge? They could. They absolutely could. We're going to get some units in here that, if they do that, I'm willing to accept their losses. Gonna pull you up. This Dark Knight here is going to move right into the middle of this corpse field instead and have a nice sack. Now, Alexandria the Believer. We also have Moloch here. Moloch can do some good pot shots here. Fortunately, we're not going to kill anything. Like, that's just not going to happen. Can you attack anything? You can. Both of them are facing away from you, too. I'd rather actually... Okay, right. They don't care what direction they're facing. Okay, well... I mean, we have a couple of options. We could attempt to just kill something with, like, a, seismic shock here. No, not seismic shock, the other one. What's the one called? Crushing Earth, I think? Pull them into the ground, smash them to bits. It's only tier 3 or lower. Well, that's tier 3 or lower. 60% chance to just kill it dead. Let's do it. Didn't even stun it. I feel lied to. Okay. Summon a Spider Monarch. I don't want Asha going up there by herself. So we're gonna do it this way. And they get to retaliate, so they clearly don't give a damn. Okay, Moloch does that. Dark Knight, don't go into the fire. Okay, you're in the fire. I guess go into the fire. It's fine. I know that's what you really wanted. You're gonna pull up to here. I'm a little bit more confident with her, also because she's got a lot of life, whereas other characters definitely don't. Pull up to there. Nothing for you to feast on, unfortunately, unless we move you. So let's move you so that you can actually eat something. Chomp chomp. Bottoms up. And that's going to be that. Let's see if they continue retreating or if they're actually going to stand and fight. I sort of want them to stand and fight. The golems, they're standing and fighting. All right, cool. This might mean we can kill them. That one's definitely going to die. Okay, so drop a Psychic Gaze right here. That is a ton of damage. Keep forgetting, like, they're actually really good against that. Wisps do a bit of damage there too. Good. And then we can get Filza here to finish them off. Excellent. One golem down. Then we've got our Grimbeak Crows, which are going to go and distract the enemy with their lives. And here we can do a web, or not, because we don't have enough room. Visions of Woe, though, that we can do. Absolutely. Target cannot be affected. So... says enemy units. Apparently they can't be affected. That sucks. Well, Moloch Shadowbiter. Go shoot that. Yeah, perfect. Kill that golem. Nice. Another one down. And then you can move and shoot the golden golem. That actually dealt a ton of damage. I do not want to engage in melee though, so we're going to do this in the strategic manner. Can't heal yourself. Ah, that's the wand of inversion, of course. Yep. Just hang in there then, if you would. Oh, you can still restore yourself. Do it. A little bit of extra health is good for us. So, in order to keep the enemy preoccupied there while I shoot them from a distance, we're going to drop another explosive manifestation. This has been doing quite well for us. So, hello. Enter Astral Siphoners. Wonderful. Go chew on that one. And you go chew on that one too, because you're going to actually kill it. Or not, because you're going to get gilded. For fuck's sake. We were so close. Oh, he could have jumped in there. It's fine. Jump in there next turn. Alright, well, that one died. And they're probably going to die too. But hey, they're all expendable. All I'm losing is mana, and, you know, the spinner knows I can afford to lose some mana. So, we are going to follow this up with another explosive manifestation. This has got to be infuriating for them. Just an endless supply of voracious astral predators. Okay, you go soak up the shot there, and then we can have our Flow Serpent get in there, do its thing, and then Moloch Shadowbiter, you can do the honors. Goodbye. Oh man, we barely won that. But we lost only that one unit, only from a cheap shot from one of these gargoyles. So that was a good victory. We have replenished our forces around Copperlode. We have conjured forth a living fog, a mirror mimic, and another watcher. In addition, the astral serpent that was destroying the spelljammer has come, and now, while they have attempted to bring in new units to fight for them, it will not be enough. So, Copperlode has fallen. There's no question about it any longer. The doom comes for Primo Nebula. The rest of our forces trail in by the hundreds. Primo Nebula is near, and very soon, it will cease to exist. Somehow, this managed to kill 2 of those units. Whatever. I'm not going to fight that battle. What I will do here is migrate this to the Unbeheld. We'll be taking this settlement. I know we technically can't afford more cities, but our economy can handle having too many cities right now, so that's going to be just fine. In the meantime, our forces here are rather damaged, but they're going to move towards Primo Nebula as well, which is actually down this way. Yeah, it's still quickest to go that way. Alright, the rest of our forces are going to continue advancing. You will see, when we reach Primo Nebula, the beginning of the siege. Mal Issa Shadowbiter, at the vanguard of our glorious final army to lay waste to this world, begins the siege of Primo Nebula. We will, of course, begin with a wizard's bombardment to break down their walls. In addition, we will do a subjugating raid to sow terror through their ranks. And, lastly, we could poison their water supply, or perhaps it would be better if we were to brew a plague. Let us begin the battle with a plague. That sounds better to me. In addition, it would appear that Mustafa ibn Nazir has taken the Stone of the Earth that which Torbeld Dragonkiller attempted to use to protect himself. It won't help him. He will die nevertheless. Now, all we need to do is wait until the end. After a great and terrible feast consumed Copperload, those that were left submitted before the fangs of the Spinner in Darkness is chosen, and their once city has been renamed Fangblight, a reminder of the punishment of those who defy. To steward Fangblight, a new hero has risen to join the ranks at the end, Vaug Dustraker, a convert from the Red Wake Orcs, one of the few of his kind that survived, but instead of hating the Unbeheld for their genocide of his people, he instead hated his own people for their weakness, and saw the Unbeheld as the rightful inheritors of the world. And so he pledged his fealty to the Oracle, and, much unlike the others who came before him and attempted to do so, he was actually granted a place. So he will fight in future conquests to come as an executioner of the Oracle, a deformed mongrel orc, no longer truly what he was before, but now wholly subservient to the Spinner in Darkness. He will serve well. For now, the siege continues, and it won't be long until everything falls. So the final stand of the Brass Legion begins. We will open our conflict off with abyssal flames, scorching the land around us as we make our approach. These abyssal flames will damage the enemy just as they render the land infertile for eons to come. We'll also drown them in the mire, spreading swamps through this now polluted land, and begin by demoralizing the enemy forces as best we can with bombardments of shrieking miasmas of terror. Banshees rise up from the dead along with these gaunt, undead beings that join the battle to feed upon the death we have sown. Well, the rest of this will simply come down to unleashing preludes of doom onto as many enemy armies as we possibly can to demoralize them as quickly as possible. They know what's coming. There's no denying it. Any who attempt to deny it are fools. How many more? I believe we can do one more here. No, we can't even finish it. Okay, well, then it is time. Who will lead the attack? Where is our Oracle? Is she even here? It's quite possible she's not here. No, there she is. Good. She will lead the attack herself. It will be the Oracle, Einbis, and Mal Isa leading this onslaught. It will be a great battle. They have 3 golden golems and their entourage of leaders. Don't ask me where they got all of these units from during the 5 turns that they were besieged by us. I'm assuming the AI is cheating at this point, but it's fine. We'll say they, you know, completely stripped their entire resources and population bare in order to fund this army. It will all be for naught. They will succumb. We will fight this battle manually. We will fight the remaining battles manually. So this is going to be a very long episode, so strap in and see the final stand of the Brass Legion. In this war, this final war, nearly everything we have is expendable. We will use our army as such. Only the heroes should remain alive, particularly these 3. These 3 have been with us for quite some time. At least Mal Isa and obviously the Oracle have been with us since the beginning. But a few others have... Einbis is not super recent. joining up somewhere probably halfway through the campaign. So, they unleash magical fire upon us, but it won't matter. They do have onagers. For some reason, these are still standing. I would have expected them to be destroyed. Perhaps the Wizard Bombardment does not destroy them, but rather just break parts of the battlements. In which case, we will need to destroy these things, or they will do damage. Although, I will say, they don't actually do all that much damage. I feel like onagers should do more damage than they do. Hopefully we'll get some, more interesting things like siege weapons or siege warfare in future updates, because there is of course going to be a kind of a siege and machinery DLC at some point. Should be pretty interesting. Looking forward to that one. Not as much as I'm looking forward to the Eldritch DLC, of course. So we have Watchers. Watchers are very good at destroying these golems. Resisted. Straight up resisted the whole thing. They didn't even take damage from it. I've never seen that before. Blocked. Immune to stun. Yeah, we know it's immune to stun, but... okay. Since when does that happen? Let me look. Is it just super resistant? Is that what's going on? Is it, transferred to other linked units? Oh, okay. So it is taking damage, it's just not taking much damage because other units are taking damage for it. Fascinating. That's new. They've not done this before. Well, our wisps can begin by bombarding the enemy. Red spider hatchlings can begin chewing on pieces of the wall down there, and we will summon up some vampire spider hatchlings to go and join them. More ways in, the better. Now, Malisa Shadowbiter can already begin by using... let's see here. Actually, it would be better if we were to do channel power first. We're going to have her channel her power, and then in the next turn she's going to use a big lightning conjuration. This vampire spider matriarch is going to summon some vampire spider hatchlings. We're going to make sure that we don't have any units that we want to lose in the front. So I'm going to actually do a bombardment on that one. It seems to also be linked. Interesting. Dark Warriors. I mean, we can lose them. That's fine. Okay, we have another Watcher right here. This Watcher is going to advance to here so that it can participate in shooting at this Golem. That Golem is inundated as is, so it's not going to be attacking us too much. We need to return fire, or better yet, should we return fire against units on the battlement? No, let's attack these Vying Guardians, or whatever they are. Would not have expected them to appear on this battlefield, and yet here they are. Could send our Watchers up. Does put them in a slightly risky position. I will bombard that. We will, to draw some fire away from our Watchers, of course, have some Vampire Spider Hatchlings advance up. And here, the Curse Weaver herself is going to conjure a Spider Monarch. So the Spider Monarch will be an Ice Spider Matriarch, which is going to advance and begin destroying the walls that it has a way up. We have another Ice Spider Matriarch right here. This one I would like to keep alive, if possible. Again, everything's expendable, but certain things are more expendable than others. Dread Spider Matriarch here is going to conjure Dread Spider Hatchlings, which will rush towards the enemy walls to distract the enemy. And Ibis Unfound is going to use her Spider Flute for now, which will summon a pair of Hunting Spiders. These Hunting Spiders could indeed already get over the walls. I will have them do so, actually. And attack the Onager right here. May as well get rid of it, right? And our Reaper. What can Reapers do? Finger of Death has a 60% chance of killing the target non-hero enemy unit. If unsuccessful, the target sustains 45 damage instead. That's really cool, so we're going to advance with this thing. It looks really cool. Very cool looking enemy. Or unit. It's not an enemy. Not this time. Dark Knights are just going to do a minor advance here. Go defensive. Everything else has moved. You're going to do a minor advance. I don't want you too close to the enemy. Vampire Spider Hatchlings here can break that wall down too. You're going to go defensive. You're going to go defensive. What do we have here? Hunting Spider Matriarch, where are you at? You're right here. Could jump you on the walls, actually. I may do that. Good. Down. All right. One onager destroyed. I don't know if that's going to count towards the enemy's morale, but we'll see. We'll see if that actually applies. So, it looks like we have used basically everything. So, all we need to do here is cast spells. So, I would like to open things up with... I mean, at this point, we could do some despair. Because the enemy is nicely clumped up. These are golems. They're not going to be very affected by the despair. However, what do we have here? We have more golems. It's a lot of golems, so actually despair doesn't appear to be the best course of action. So, looking through here, we have some other options. There could, of course, be a seismic shock option here. 1 hex radius. That would hit a lot of targets. Sorry about that. This would also hit a lot of targets. Let's do it. Okay, it's going to slow them. Just going to be a little bit of damage. Tremors from our many sappers that have undermined the walls, naturally. Veritable tides of arachnids spill out from the earth throughout their city, terrorizing the local populace. It is grim business in the city of Primo Nebula. They all know the end is coming. The populace is terrified. They weep in the streets. They share their final moments with each other. Even if they win in this battle, it won't matter. Mustafa ibn Nazir will fight valiantly, of course. Except for if he tries to flee like he did last time, though. That was ultimately a strategic call to flee. Okay, that is what I did not want to have happen, but that is, of course, exactly what happened. It's fair. Alright, taking some damage here, but that's fine. Alright, this one is basically open to the attack. These are actually really cool with that link ability, because, I mean, they're taking damage. So, yeah, that one did actually take quite a bit of damage from our attack there. So, the damage was going to that. Yeah, really cool ability. Definitely think I'm going to use these units in my lizard campaign. They're quite thematic for the lizard thing. Not only are they reptiles, but they do lifelink and healing, which we do a lot of in that one. Check that campaign out. It's the Lizard Rebellion campaign. It's will be linked as a playlist on my channel. If you haven't already checked it out, it's more narrative than this one. So there's a whole lot of little introductory cutscenes for every episode, basically. And dialogue between the different heroes. I would have done it with this campaign too, but I hadn't really figured that out yet, so... Still working on exactly how I like to run my campaigns on this channel. It is still a learning process. So, it is our turn. We now have the offensive here. We need to do as much damage to these things as possible. So let's drop a Psychic Gaze here. That's, of course, going to reflect onto that. That one's going to die pretty soon. So, let's see if we can't do even more damage. Let's all go into there through the Ancient Symbiosis. This Watcher can... drop that right there. Nice, it's dead. Alright, so this thing is now open towards our attack. We could drop a web here that will inflict a bit of friendly fire. But that's... I don't really care. Like, that's also not going to do any damage, so... maybe I won't drop a web there. Maybe what we'll do here is move my Watcher up so that it can begin doing some damage. These golems are what's going to cause most of the casualties. That's how it's been this entire campaign when fighting this faction. Golems hurt, but we have Awakened Lightning Invocation, which is going to do a lot of damage to a lot of different units because it is now currently juiced up with my ability. So that is going to do some massive work. Oh my god. Cool stuff. And she can act again, of course, which we can do another Lightning Evocation right here, or we could hit it with this, which is almost going to kill this unit straight up. What's this gonna do? It's gonna do more damage to different units, though. I want the golem dead, to be fair. So we're gonna do it like that. Look at all that. Almost completely dead. Really cool. So Mount Lisa did some absolutely massive work there. We could continue this bombardment with the wisps here. Could do that. Like I said, I want it dead. I want it out of here. Don't want it threatening me. Okay, we're going to pull our Spider Matriarchs around. We're going to pull this one around as well. That thing's going to attack us, which is a little bit concerning. Well, we shall move in with our Dread Spider hatchlings. They will move into the breach. We have a Wisp right here. Wisp can... I would like it to shoot... Well, you know what? Just take that out. Just kill it. Dead enemy unit. Every dead enemy unit is going to further trigger the morale collapse of the enemy forces. We're going to drop Psychic Gaze on the Golem, because that's quite effective against them. The Vampire Spider hatchlings here are going to move and engage the Zephyr Archers. We'll tie them up, kill one model. Good enough for me. We have an Ice Spider Matriarch. We've got 2 of them, actually, that can go and properly engage this hero here. Who is this? This is Vela the Shaman. All right. Tie her up. She's a caster, so... we can get her to not engage us. That will be good. We have our other Ice Spider Matriarch here, which could engage the Tidal Spirits. I will engage the Tidal Spirits. We'll kill them. I'm honestly not overly concerned about the Onagers. As for the Dread Spider hatchlings, I'm going to pull this way and then attack from the side. Yeah, no, that didn't matter. Okay, well, that opens up the attack. Our Dark Knights here can pull in. No, our Dark Knights cannot. They're slowed. Okay, that's a problem. Then we're going to advance with this Dread Spider Matriarch, which is going to... Ooh, I like this idea. I'm going to drop straight behind this caster hero and give him a nice nibble. Is this, that's not Mustafa. Got the same, No, that is Mustafa. Who the hell are you? Halo the Marvelous. That's a funny name. Well, Finger of Death. 44% chance to kill it. Let's give it a try. And we have a unit of zombies. Oh, that's awesome. Well, go attack and draw the fire from that. Wow, cool unit. Alright, Reapers are fucking awesome. I mean, I guess we could have expected that from the name, but confirmed. They are really cool. Okay, I need to get in on that business. So what we're going to do is drop Indus Unfound right here with the Demon Step. Good stuff. Then what I can do... Ooh, I could, like, lob these somewhere. No, I'm going to try and do an Assassinate. 25%? That's probably not going to work. Well, I'm going to try it anyways. You never know. Resisted. Alright, then just attack him. Good damage. So, that hero, that's Mustafa, of course. Not having a very good time right now. Unfortunately, our Dark Knights were... slowed. So, yeah, they can't engage this turn. So they're just going to move right here and potentially absorb enemy attention. What I want to do here is bring my Vampire Spider Matriarch in to attack the Iron Golems. This one can teleport as well, so why don't you go and do that and have a nibble on this Ice Elemental. Okay, Synarix, what are you going to do? I mean, she's got all kinds of different options. And, you know, I think I know what I want her to do. This is going to be hilarious. So, first things first, you are going to use Spur to Action. No, not Spur to Action, the other one. Where is it? Weaver? Oh, fuck, that only applies on herself, doesn't it? Shit. Okay, use Spur to Action. But she can't be affected, of course. Okay, use Spur to Action on this one? Yeah, do it. Okay, then we can kill it. One golem down. Alright, good stuff. That was a bit of a waste of a turn for her, but there are other things we can do. We can do another spell. That sounds good. Do it. Okay, so with another spell, we will be able to do some more fun business with, I'm thinking just explosive manifestations. Astral horrors emerging from the Astral Sea. Drop one of them in there. Okay, we got ourselves a Flow Serpent. Destroyed that Onager in the process. We can pick off this thing, which will allow us to fully engage that golem with our Watchers as well. We have a Vampire Spider Matriarch here. I don't want to directly engage with you, so you're going to hold there. We have our Dark Warriors here. They're just going to die no matter what they do. They're dead. Can they even do anything? Yeah, they can. Just go attack them. Go attack them and die. It's fine. Curse Weaver. Anything more for you? Not really. Can't attack. No valid targets found. Yeah, just end turn. Could have phased and then attacked, but that puts her in a slightly risky position. You can phase onto the wall, but you got nothing to attack in doing that, so that's just going to open you up for attack. Whereas you can definitely do things while facing onto a wall. So you're going to do exactly that. You're going to drop in right behind these Zephyr archers and give them a nice fatal nibble. All right, they're dead and gone. And we could drop another explosive manifestation. Lots of explosive manifestations happening here. The Astral Sea is basically spilling over into reality at this point, and it is very unpleasant for the hapless defenders here who are going to be dying in droves. What is a priority target? I guess we'll just kill you. It's another thing that's dead, which is going to further collapse enemy morale. All right, let's let them do their thing. We can kill Mustafa here. I think this is over. They're attempting to pull out. I don't like that units that are fleeing don't trigger opportunity attacks. I don't like it. I think they absolutely should. So basically their army is already fleeing. That's what this is coming down to. So only the units that are actually immune to morale, like the golems, for example, are going to put up any further fighting. But we can deal with those golems. We have the tools. Watchers. I'm so glad I invested in those at the beginning of the game, because they are so goddamn useful now. Fighting these golems is otherwise a huge pain in the ass, as we saw in the last couple of battles where I had no walkers. I would say the AI using the deep behemoths to shield the golems was pretty smart. I mean, I know it's probably just like they're using it on their highest tier units, but, I mean, it worked. Okay, I need to get in there. Okay. Deliver damage. Yeah. It's gotta be these. Iron golems I'm not nearly as concerned about. You're gonna go kill that. Good. We have our Vampire Spider Matriarch can already engage there. I don't think I want to. I think I want to engage these ones here, because that one's going to die from Watcher-related accidents. Okay, so advance 1, get you in range. 2 shots there. Good stuff. What about you? Do you have a, yeah, alright. Very good. Almost dead. Can you act? You're frozen. You're frozen. Alright. Then it's gonna be our other Watcher right here. Finish him. Another golem down. 1 left. Almost over. And what can you do to an enemy golem? That's a lot of damage that's going to go that way. That's going to hit both of them. Do it. Mal-Isa, absolutely unstoppable with her lightning right now. Very effective against the enemies we're currently fighting. Really like that. Okay, you can't do anything else apparently. Ah, because you're stuck with bloody crows, which are fleeing. Not sure how they should be inflicting threat to me, but they are apparently. So, how are we doing here? Pull up this way, do a teleport right up here, and go eat your kindred. A little bit of spider-on-spider cannibalism going on there. Always good. The spinner approves. Spider eats spider world out there. The marauding astral creatures are, well, marauding. They're doing what they do. And we need to ensure that Mustafa doesn't escape. So, no, that's Vela the Shaman. Shaman? There he is. Alright. Einbiss Unfound can engage. You can do a lot of damage. Alright. You're not getting out. Nice. Einbiss Unfound has taken him out. So, Mustafa is down. Again, he's not coming back either. That is it. He has fallen to Einbiss's smoldering axe. And everything else, everyone else will fall soon. Spiders swarm in, their heroes fall. The city will, of course, watch their own heroes fall in horror. They can see this happening. This is what happens when you rely too heavily upon automatons. Let's kill these golems. Alright, another one down. More units that cannot... Or more units that could fight back that now no longer cannot. That no longer can. That no longer can. I don't know, man. I can't speak. So, and our Vampire Spider Matriarch here, we do have the golem. Ah, you're already fighting these golems. Is there a way that I can, say, break their retaliation? I can with this. So we'll do it that way. Good. Now you can't retaliate. Which means our vampire spider can kill one more of you. And let's see here. We got some zombies here. They're gonna go and just chase that. Wow, they actually dealt a whole lot of damage. Well, you're gonna go and kill them. I would have expected more melee damage with that big old scythe of yours, but that's okay. I don't think they're gonna escape anyways. We have ourselves another watcher here. Is there anything we need to target specifically? I mean, we could kill this onager. Let's just do it. Just get rid of it before it does anything silly. Astral wisps. Yeah, get you guys up here. Do a teeny tiny bit of damage there. And Synarix, of course. What can you do? You can do quite a lot, actually. Pull up this way. And yeah, do a magical attack right there. That's good damage. Now, we probably don't need any further explosive manifestations, because this is over. It's the question of, is there anything else we could potentially do? We could drop a, the Sleep of Oblivion. Can we Sleep of Oblivion that? We can. Apparently that works on golems. Oh my god. That's the end, right? That's it. No, not quite. Almost. Everything's fleeing. Some of our summoned units expired. That's the first time I've actually used expired correctly in my entire life. Okay. He's fighting? I don't know what he's doing. Goodbye? The last golem. Yeah, now the battle's over. Because there was one left. Forgot. Okay. Or are you putting up a fight? No, we're finishing this. I'm not going to claim this immediately, because you need to die. Einbiss is going to... Never mind, that was a spider. Okay, well, now Einbiss can do something. Is there anything left to... Yeah, there's you. Kill him. Nice. Alright, Einbiss has killed 2 enemy heroes. What do we have left? There's that unit right there. That one's gonna die. It's a fodder unit. Who cares? But, hey, everything dies. Nothing lives. Okay, we'll send the Flow Serpent after the Horned God. And, yeah, let's let the Oracle finish this off with Sundering Curse. That is the ability that started us this campaign's absolute glory. We will end it with that. Oh, hello. It's a rogue Astral Serpent. And is that it? What's left? Where is there? Ah, there's this thing, of course. And this one. Alright. Okay. Good chase. It's unfortunate. I think some guys are gonna get away. But we will do what we can. You're still slowed? How long are you slowed for? Long time, apparently. You're gonna come here. Okay. It's apparently a, it's not easy hit. Hold on. We can do... Oh my god. Alright, that's how we do that. Alright, that's cool. Just 2 units dead with that because we can. I love it. Come this way. Teleport. Gotta get as much distance as we can. What about you? Can you make it anywhere? Not really. Oh, that's Einbiss again. Really. Cool stuff. I don't think you're going to be able to make it anywhere either. No. So, I mean, it's over. We know that. Nothing else here. We'll see what happens. I hope we can get that unit before the golem and everything wake up. Okay, it already woke up. I thought that was going to last for 2 turns. Or maybe it did. Yeah, that was 2 turns. Okay, so we need to kill this turn. Thankfully, I've got a watcher right here that has a recharged ability. I forget what it's called. And that should be able to do it. So, Psychic Gaze. Didn't quite do it, unfortunately. Then the Curse Weaver can do it herself. Goodbye. Which leaves just you. Chomp chomp. Goodbye. Battle over. Everything is dead. We lost a Dark Warrior. Tragic. Truly tragic. We almost lost this hunting spider, but it managed to live. So, that is the first group of enemy armies that has been destroyed. What will be left after the end? I believe we can auto-resolve this because there are no enemy heroes left. And this, my friends, is going to be the end of the campaign, I believe. As soon as this auto-resolve triggers, we'll get the final ending cutscene. And I will have a little bit of an outro narrative, which will be at least partially written by our glorious scribe of the damned, Arnik, who has been offering some awesome comments throughout the entire course of this series. Look at that. They're dead. Is there anything left? I think there's like gonna be one guy left. Yeah, that's it. Nope, that's it. It's over. The victor stands proudly upon the remains of their enemies. You subjugated this world through force, as the empires of the past did before you. When the dust settles, you will discover whether your cause was just, or merely fanned the flames of entropy. I'll answer that question for you right now. We definitely just fanned the flames of entropy. Like, the spinner in darkness. That is the spinner in darkness. Alright, everybody. Cue the outro. In the cities of the Unbeheld, there is rarely anything but the raucous laughter and hissing of a victory feast, or the eerie silence that follows. In Wormwatch, only the latter can be seen, empty, desolate streets that hide the chittering newfound life that skitters through its derelict alleys. But in the great towers at the heart of the city, a monstrous thing slumbers. While some wretched mortal human claims governorship of the city, all know that the city's true master sleeps within those spires, coiled through cavernous passageways and gore-drenched halls. Once, it had been a pathetic thing, a mewling young, hiding close to its kindred as it devoured only the sick, the weak, and the dead. Then it had been found by a human named Leofric Shadowbiter, the ruler of the human city of Donartur. This human had trained it and its kindred as beasts of war, and in those wars it feasted, first upon the meek, then upon the worthy. Eventually, it grew to outshine its kindred, and when it needed them no longer, it devoured them, becoming the last of its brood as it was always meant to be. The beast's ravenous hunger and destructive will drew the oracle's attention, and through the oracle's empty gaze, the beast knew the divine intellect that would grant it will and purpose. Its senses awakened by the many eyes of the entity gazing forth from the oracle's mangled eye sockets. The beast tempered its hunger with a newfound cunning and intelligence. For a time, this cunning made others flock to it, not only other beasts, but humans who understood their own feral instincts better than others. A savage horde swarmed around the coils of the great beast, and partook in the violence it orchestrated. It was only when a human, even more savage and furious than the beast itself, entered into this army that the beast relinquished its position as apex predator. This human, a daughter of the human that found him, named Asha Shadowbiter, was fearsome enough to inspire admiration and loyalty within the beast. And so the beast became her right claw until the time when Asha fell in battle. While she would be reborn as the champion in darkness, fueled by the sacrifice of her father, the beast would know no other master, and so became its own master yet again. Now, after years of feasting, it has grown too large to emerge from its roost. The great city, once known by a name that has been burned to ash before history, now known as Wormwatch, serves as its den. With each shudder and twist, the majestic towers, testament to the glory and artifice of mortals, come crumbling down as if they were nothing. The conquests are complete. The astral sea flows into reality. The entity with the many eyes makes itself known, and already it has chosen its true host. For a god of its kind cannot be contained within the frame of a mortal human. It requires something far larger, far more powerful. The Oracle's purpose was served. She guided humanity and beast towards the profane final outcome of causality's tumultuous riptide. And with that final outcome, the entity's presence withdraws from its human vessel, leaving behind the tattered, blind, broken shell of the girl it had chosen to be its eyes and mouthpiece. But now, it needs more than eyes and a mouthpiece. It needs flesh. And so does it shift its gaze to the titanic worm coiling through the innards of the dead city. And as its gaze falls upon the worm begins to change. The final metamorphosis. Newfound eyes open all across its misshapen head, and its maw gapes wide enough to swallow the entire city as its very essence becomes a monstrous pit at the heart of the earth. The final purpose it had witnessed in the empty eye sockets of the Oracle on the day it met her has come to fruition. It is the new vessel. The vessel by which the spinner in darkness will enter the material world. And as it does, tides of shadow begin to flow across the continent, and chittering begins to deafen all ears that were not already deaf from the screams. In the distance, beyond Wormwatch, above and below the earth, monuments of silk, bone, and still shuddering flesh rise, proclaiming the sovereignty of a being that watches endlessly. Eyes fill the sky as hordes of skittering, gnashing beasts fight inhumanly silent things, once people, now mere frenzied husks hollowed out and filled with the divine venom of the god they serve. Nothing is spared, not the giants, not the dragons, not the very bones of the archons and the titans. All serves to incubate the spawn of the ancient newborn god that now wakes in the material world. The souls of the damned, caught in the spinner's astral webs, emerge from the tide of shadows, carried into the material waking world as reality melts before the god's venom. The webs spread, ensnaring all, the living, the dead, and the very unborn whose threads are yet but figments in the currents of causality. For the spinner's webs ensnare causality itself, binding it to the god's will. For nowhere, not the material plane, nor the astral sea, nor the distant past or the unfound future, shall provide refuge. All are bound. All now serve the spinner's triumph, and all the world shall know its darkness. And in that darkness, with the currents of life and death bound to its webs, it shall feast forever.